and welcome to the Not Only Carrots cooking show. Today I'll be answering the question, where do vegans get their iron? Let's get started. Okay guys, the RDI for iron is somewhere between 8.7 milligrams a day if you are just a standard everyday person, male or female, but there are times of the month where women will need to up their iron to roughly 14.8 milligrams, so keep an eye on that. If you're getting exhausted, check your iron levels. So let's get started and work our way through our vegan, whole food, plant-based items here. As you can see, my tower of beans. Beans are the iron awesomeness of a vegan diet. Lentils come in at the number one, 6.6 milligrams of iron in 1 cup of cooked lentils. All of the other beans, whether they're navy beans and your baked beans, or your bologna beans and your salsa beans, white beans, chickpeas, all of those are somewhere between 4.6 and 6.6 milligrams of iron for a cooked cup. So if you include a cup of cooked lentils or chickpeas in your diet every day, which I do recommend, you'll be reaching half of your RDI for iron in one go. So that's pretty easy. Okay, so those beans are an everyday thing. Make sure you include them in your diet and make sure your iron doesn't get too low. Tofu is made from soybeans and it has the same matchup as the lentils. So 6.6 milligrams of iron for half a cup of tofu. So it's easy to throw in a stir fry or a curry. Pumpkin seeds, these little babies, a quarter of a cup will give you 4.7 milligrams of iron. Over here we have some spinach. If you have 1 cup of cooked spinach or quinoa, 1 cup of cooked quinoa, or you have a couple of serves of a fortified cereal such as Wheat Bix, when they have 2 Wheat Bix biscuits there, they will all give you 3 milligrams of iron. So that means that after just breakfast, if you have a couple of Wheat Bix, you have already reached a third of your RDI. Pistachios have the highest iron out of all of the nuts, and you'll get 2.5 milligrams of iron in half a cup of peeled pistachios. And to me, that's a good excuse to eat more pistachios because they're very yummy. Now we have some stone ground whole wheat bread. 2 slices of those is the equivalent iron-wise to half a cup of dried apricots or half a cup of dried figs. And that's about 1.5 to 1.8 milligrams of iron. Now, when it comes to sesame seeds and chia, if you have 1 tablespoon of each of those, or a cup of chopped kale, or a quarter of a cup of raisins, they are all going to be giving you around about 1.1 milligrams of iron. Then down the lower end of the scale, we do have our broccoli and tomato, and also linseed or flax seeds if you're in America. If you have a cup of chopped broccoli or a medium tomato or 1 tablespoon of some ground flax seeds or linseeds in Australia, they're all going to be giving you around 0.7 milligrams of iron. It's not a lot, but it goes to show that even little bits of iron will add up in your day since your RDI is only 8.7. So as you can see, these are normal ingredients. I found these at my local shop. We have this stuff in the cupboard all the time. These foods are iron rich and easy to get a hold of. They're not necessarily expensive if you do it right. We do have a video about that if you're wondering whether or not it's expensive to be vegan. We've got a link below. And I just wanted to show you that it's not only possible, but it's easy and very doable to eat an iron-rich vegan diet. It is important though for me to emphasize the fact that legumes should form the basis of a healthy vegan diet. They are very high in iron and they are also very high in protein and high in dietary fiber. And it is possible if you're getting exhausted that your iron levels are low. So check it out and perhaps increase these foods and avoid tea, coffee, and wine, as these actually inhibit iron absorption, and see how you go. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, guys. We have heaps more cooking shows coming for you. We have FAQs, answering some important questions. And yeah, thank you so much for being with us today, and we will see you again soon. Bye.